background, I was a more or less a company dancer for most of my 20s, and in the last couple of years, I became an independent artist in Sydney, and actually stopped dancing about 10 years ago professionally, and then was involved in opera projects for a little bit of time as it was kind of wrapping up. And I also have been involved with like teaching people from the older community through rehabilitative Pilates. So I've been working with elderly people for quite some time now, in more of a getting them back, just basically functional movement, getting them sitting and standing properly, walking properly, all that kind of stuff. And it's really funny that this has come about for me, because when I came up here to do my degree in osteopathy, I really wanted to somehow step back into my arts practice. And I thought it was going to be in the queer performative sense, not as a drag queen, but in that world.
Yeah.
And I was going to start, I was jumping on the board for Tropical Fruits, and I was going to approach them at the Cabaret Lounge at the end of the year at Tropical Fruits, and I was going to start to look at my creative practice in queer performance,
in a community engaged sense.
In a community engaged sense,
Yeah.
and in the Northern Rivers. And I was hoping, like I had experienced in Townsville many years ago when I joined Dance North, that I was going to be coming to a place that was very open to that and very accepting of that. I just found the pressures of being in the city over the last 10 years, paying the rent, all
Very
those sorts of things.
stifling, isn't it?
Yeah, stifling your creativity, and
Yeah.
and also there's so many people in queer performance there. There are a lot up here as well. There's a lot of great queer performative artists in the Northern Rivers, but I just was hoping it was a little bit more open, and I was going to be able to tap into that. So when I got here, and Philip immediately offered me work straight away, teaching cover classes for him. He was planning on going over to Scandinavia.
Yeah, to Norway.
To Norway.
Should have been there now.
Oh yeah, we'll have to touch on
Yeah,
that a
yeah,
bit
yeah.
later.
So
yeah.
Philip had a trip planned to Norway, and I was going to be covering a majority of his classes, and I was just like, yes, this is exactly what I
great.
need to get back into my former dance self, and to go and teach dance and not teach Pilates and not be so worried about the ins and outs of rehab. And then when the coronavirus pandemic happened, it was just another opportunity to, yes, learn from Philip, be in the room with him, and to gain that knowledge of what it is like to teach fun movement-based classes, fun dance classes to an older population. And then what I've realized as well is it's some of my friends from high school who are ex-dancers, like myself, who stopped dancing years ago, are also loving this as well. So they're actually not only they're actually branching out to more people from the community, and also this online platform is going beyond the region, beyond Australia and abroad, which is amazing.